What is going on, crypto fam? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to highlight 6 different ISPOs currently ongoing within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, this has been a request that I've gotten from a few different subscribers, and I'm hoping to deliver on this particular request. Now, over the course of the past year, we've seen a ton of recently ending ISPOs, and what I want to do is essentially bring light to some of the active ISPOs that you guys can essentially contribute to moving forward. So over the course of the last week, we actually just saw the Genius Yield ISPO, their multi-token ISPO, actually come to a close, in which you could have delegated to, I believe, 4 of the different Genius stake pools in order to earn up to 5 different tokens. Now, that has actually just ended on January 14th, and what I want to highlight are going to be some new opportunities in the ecosystem. Now, if you guys still want to delegate, obviously with the Genius Yield protocol or the Genius Yield team, they did mention that they will keep their pools active for the time being, and they're actually going to be lowering the margin fee for their stake pool. So if you guys just want to keep your ADA, or earn ADA, I should say, you can still do that with the Genius Yield stake pools. But again, I just want to highlight some new opportunities in the ecosystem. Now, before we get started, I have to give credit where credit is due. So if you guys head over to the Maestro website, which is gomaestro.org, I'll leave that link down in the description below. They're going to be an up and coming ISPO marketplace. You can find out about all of the completed ISPOs within Cardano. You can find out about the upcoming ones, as well as any of them that are active right now. I also want to give a shout out to CardanoISPO.com. They actually follow me on Twitter as well, and I'm also going to be using their platform to provide you guys some information. So make sure to check out both of these platforms, Go Maestro and CardanoISPO.com, and also give them a follow on Twitter. Now that we have the introductions out of the way, let's just jump straight into the actual ISPOs. So the first one that's actively going on right now is going to be for Astarter. Now, Astarter is going to be a DeFi infrastructure hub on Cardano, right? And they're going to be providing 4 different features. Now, the first feature is going to be what they call their launchpad. Second, they're going to have a decentralized exchange or a DEX. Third is going to be a money market, and the fourth will be a tech service. Now, at the heart of Astarter is an automated market maker or AMM protocol that leverages the security and cost predictability of the Cardano blockchain to support liquidity and interoperability with multi-source price oracles. If you guys want to delegate to this particular ISPO, I believe that it is ISPO pool AA1. Now, they will be partnering up with, I believe, additional stake pools for their merge staking opportunity. So if I scroll down just a little bit, we can see that the Astarter ISPO is going to be a 2-stage ISPO that consists of the following. First, it's going to be an ISPO for liquidity provision. That's going to be referred to as stage number 1. So it states here, this first stage enables the community to accumulate an assignment of native AA tokens, which can be utilized in the second stage for the merge staking portion. Now, the AA token is going to be the native governance token for the Astarter platform. Now, the second stage is referred to as merge staking, which is community and ecosystem incentive based. Now, this stage enables the staking of AA tokens to generate points that merge with stake pool rewards to earn AA tokens on top of that ADA. Now, this particular ISPO started on the 27th of September, or epoch number 366, and it'll be ending on February 24th, or epoch number 396. If you guys want more information about their ISPO, it is listed here on CardanoISPO.com. They also have access to their white paper, tokenomics, news, and official website. The second ISPO I want to highlight is going to be Climate Neutral Cardano, or CNC for short. Now, Climate Neutral Cardano is an alliance of Cardano stake pools committed to using 100% renewable energy for operations of their stake pool servers. Now, if you guys don't know about actual stake pools themselves, they're essentially going to be the backbone to Cardano. And so I really want to highlight this here to essentially kind of raise awareness to what their mission is and what they're building. Now, it says the CNC project is a regeneration and permaculture initiative in central Madagascar. Staking in the CNC pool will enable their impactful project to secure ongoing funding for successful planting of the CNC forest. So hopefully you guys can kind of see their mission here and their goal here. They're essentially going to be giving back and also making sure that the decentralization of Cardano is secure. As a token of our appreciation, stakers will be rewarded with the CNC token and NFTs from Cardano proxies, aka Yumi Universe, Earth natives, MADAs or MADAs, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then in addition to that, CNC hopes that you will join them in this important effort to promote sustainability and to make a positive impact in the environment. Now, as I mentioned, you guys will be rewarded with the CNC token. And if you guys are interested in joining this particular ISPO, you can delegate to any of the ISPO pools listed here. Again, I'm going to leave the link to this particular website if you guys are interested in doing so. Now, this kicked off on the 21st of November, or epoch number 377, and it'll be ending on May 20th in epoch number 413. Moving things right along, the third ISPO I want to mention is going to be for GoKey. Now, GoKey gives owners and renters the ability to create, store, transfer real estate equity and liquidity in ways that's never been done before. GoKey can be used to pay lower rates for network and platform fees for smart contract services, token minting and token swaps, as well as other services associated with transactions, insurance, utilities, and proper property management in the future. By using GoKey, users can save money on these services and take advantage of new opportunities and manage and invest their property. Now, this particular ISPO pool ticker will be GoKey, so it's pretty straightforward there, and you'll be rewarded with the GoKey token. Now, this kicked off on May 29th of 2022, or epoch number 342, and it doesn't look like the end date has officially been listed. At least it's not available here on CardanoISPO.com. Again, if you guys want to find out more about the ISPO, there is a direct link to that information, as well as their white paper, tokenomics, news, and website. The fourth ISPO I want to mention is going to be a project that I actually had the pleasure of speaking with at the recent CNFT-Con, as well as Rare Bloom events. So I spoke with Ryan Jones, who I believe is the CEO and founder of Project Noom, which is a music streaming marketplace for artists and fans. Project Noom's vision is to create a community-owned platform that directly connects artists with their supporters, eliminating the need for middlemen and replacing them with code that is not motivated by profit. So Spotify, Apple Music, you guys watch out. Project Noom is on the rise. Now, their ISPO pool is going to be pretty straightforward. It's just Noom, which has right now a 25% margin. There's also Noom X, which has a 50% margin. And then they're also partnering up with the Pride Stake pool, which is also offering a multi-token, a multi-token single pool operator. Now, as a part of this particular project, you will be rewarded with the Noom token, and this ISPO kicked off on September 2nd of 2022, or epoch number 361, and there's no official end date right now, but as it states here on the CardanoISPO.com website, it says the ISPO will continue until all Noom tokens allocated for the actual ISPO have been distributed. I'll try to see if I can find out a little bit more about how many of the actual Noom tokens they're giving out as a part of this ISPO. But again, the end date is not actually going to be a fixed one. It's essentially going to be running until all of their tokens are gone. The fifth ISPO I want to mention as a part of today's video is going to be for Iagon. Now, Iagon is a project that I've begun covering on this channel more and more frequently. And if you guys want to find out more about what they're actually bringing to Cardano, I've got a fully dedicated playlist, which I'll leave a link to down in the description below. Now, as it states here, Iagon is going to be a shared storage economy, bringing decentralization with compliance for Web3. Now, if I scroll down just a little bit, we can see that Iagon is developing a secure platform that leverages the storage capabilities and unused processing power, aka GPU and CPU, of multiple smart devices and servers on a decentralized and autonomous blockchain grid. Now, when it comes to this particular ISPO, we can see that there's over 3.4 million ADA already staked, with an increase of about 19% over the course of the last few days. Now, in terms of what you're actually going to earn, it's going to be the Iagon token, and you're going to be earning 0.02 IAG for every ADA that you have staked as a part of their ISPO. Now, this kicked off on April 19th of 2022, and similar to Noom, I believe that this will be running until they've actually depleted all of their allocated funds for their ISPO. If you guys want to find out more about this particular project, then head over to their website, and if you want to actually delegate, you can delegate to their IAG1 ticker stake pool. As we can see here, the margin currently sits at about 1% with a saturation of 5%. So there's a ton of room if you guys are looking to get into this particular ISPO. In closing of today's video, the last ISP I want to mention is going to be for IMX. I'm also going to be building out an extended playlist for this particular protocol. And so if you guys are interested in this, then make sure to tap that like button. Make sure to subscribe if it's your first time stopping by. And if you have any questions about any of the ISPOs covered so far, make sure to leave a comment down below. Now, IMX is going to be the first self-sovereignty or SSI solution coming to Cardano, which is also going to be referred to as a next generation passport. IMX is at the forefront of the Web3 revolution, bringing the world's most secure and user-friendly SSI solution to the internet. Adding the layer of identity and authentication to the internet, with IMX, you can treat the internet like you are logged in. So think of this as a single sign-on solution, right? You'll essentially be able to have a wallet given out by the IMX team. Now you'll undergo KYC, I believe, one single time by verified issuers. You'll then get a DID sent over to your IMX wallet, and then anybody that partners with IMX will essentially allow a one-click sign-in or one-click log-on method in order to actually verify yourself. So traditionally, you would have to undergo KYC on these different disconnected platforms, but if they're partnering with IMX, you'll essentially then be able to reuse your DID or your digital identity within your IMX wallet in order to verify yourself. Now, we currently have over 32 million ADA, right, staked as a part of their ISPO. Scrolling down a little bit further, if you guys are interested in delegating to the IMX stake pool, you can go ahead and do that by using the ticker IAMX. Now, they also have a margin of about 1% and a saturation of 47%. So this particular pool is filled up slightly more than the others, but this is also a project that I'm super interested in. And as I mentioned, I'll be covering them moving forward. Now, this kicked off on December 20th of 2021, and there's right now no official end date. I believe, and I'll have to double check this with the team themselves, that they will also kind of be going until they've distributed all of their ISPO rewards. In closing of today's video, we've highlighted the following ISPOs. We've talked about Astarter. We've also talked a little bit about Climate Neutral Cardano, as well as GoKey, Project Noom, and Iagon. And in closing, we reviewed the IAMX ISPO. All right, guys, I hope you guys found this to be helpful. If you did, please make sure to drop a big thumbs up for me. It really does go a long way towards helping to get this content out to other members within the Cardano community. If it's your first time dropping by the Dapp Central YouTube channel, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for myself, then make sure to leave a comment down below. I will see you guys in the next video.